Sticking on Green, a lot of the expectation with JUCO guys, they can just drop right into a system and play right away because you had that experience. In your experience, is that true?
In my experience, I think a lot of guys that come in from junior college, obviously, people recruit them so that they can come in and fill a void right now. But along with that comes having to learn a new system, learn a new fundamental technique. And he's working his way towards that. He's trying to get himself in shape. He's got a ways to go again. He's been behind 10 practices, but he's doing an excellent job just trying to close the gap as much as he can. But there's a lot of reps that's been missed and a lot of conditioning that's been missed between now and then. But he's doing extra stuff now, which is great. So we're going to try to close the gap as much as we can before we get to August 31st with him.
So you see that work ethic that he wants to close that gap before the season?
Yeah, and we got a plan in place with Coach Duvall, and we got a plan in place. Tony Washington, our GA, does a great job getting extra film time and extra walkthroughs with him so that he can be ready to go. So when we get to practice, it'll be more seamless for him. But he did really good things today in practice for us. But he's just got to get himself in shape.
Is it too early to say then if he'll play more than 4 games this year?
I think it's too early right now. I mean, that's the expectation for him to come and compete. Obviously, the best guys that can help us win games, we're gonna do that. So the mindset is just getting ready for August 31st, and then we'll just play it by ear from there.
Off eyeball test, so does he look like a guy that can play more than 4 games?
No, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, no doubt. He's a guy that can play more than 4 games for us. But it's just a matter of him learning our fundamental technique and then being able to learn the playbook. And then right now, it's just he's got to get himself in shape because right now he's at 2 plays, and after that, it's a big drop off from 3 and 4. So, that's what happens when you're not training with us for a long period of time over the summer, which our guys had the advantage of. So he's trying to catch up with that.
That rule, he came into play last year. It helped last year with DeAndre Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
He got to play 4 and it's hurt. I mean, how big is that rule now just for a situation like this?
I think it's great for a situation like this. If a young man can get four real games under his belt and then still be able to have the opportunity to redshirt, he's going to come in spring and already have game experience. So that makes a big difference. So we'll kind of see how everything kind of plays out, just in terms of if he's able to, pick up the scheme and be able to help us. But just natural athletic ability, like he's got everything we're looking for.
And Tony, one of the players talk about, one of the biggest things they always talk about is run defense, bringing that number down from last year. It's like every guy brings it up. Is that just something, I mean, it's kind of an obvious thing, but is it something you see really getting hammered home with this bunch? Like, you got to be solid there?
Yeah, I mean, that was the message from day one when we all met, was stopping the run. We talked about defeating the blocker in front of us and being effective in the run game. So that's the first and foremost. In order for us to have the right to rush the passer, we got to be stout in the run game. So we got to win early, first, second down, earn the right to rush the passer, and third down.
You've talked about those top 7 guys. Is there anybody pushing to break into that, to give you even more depth? Game-ready depth.
Yeah, the younger guys, Ty Robinson, he's been doing some good things. Again, he's still a young high school player that's trying to learn how to play with our fundamentals and still trying to master the playbook. But he's somebody that's definitely pushing. He's shown some signs of doing some really good things for us. Casey Rogers has been improving and getting better and better. And Tate Williman's been doing some good things. So those guys are really pushing to try to get themselves in the rotation to get some live bullets come game time. But, at the end of the day, we're going to graduate 5 guys at the end of the season. So I think it's beneficial for us to try to get their feet wet as much as possible with some live game reps. So I think if we can close the gap with that group, we'll be sitting pretty for the future. So those guys, they have the athletic ability, but they just need live game reps to help us out more.
What's the progress been like in the few days you've had Jakeem with you? I know you've been asked about him. I'm sure you have, but I walked up a minute ago.
Yeah, no, Jakeem, he's been doing really good. I thought he had a really good practice today. He's running to the ball a lot better. He was effective. He made a few plays today that kind of was, I think it surprised a lot of people that he was able to make the plays in the run game. And then he's really quick and can provide us some pass rush ability. So he's got the combination of power and speed that we want. So
that size, I mean, is he strictly at the nose?
No, we're playing him at left end right now.
Okay.
And, he's a big body. If, once he learns more of the plays and understands, we can job swap him and get him to play as a nose too as well. But right now we're just trying to have him master one position.
Who else is at left end?
Left end, you have Carlos Davis there at left end. You have DeAndre Thomas there at left end. And then Keem Green there too as well. So I think that's 3 solid left ends in there. But, the big thing in our room we always talk about is job swapping. You know, Carlos can also play the nose. You know, DeAndre's got built-in leverage. He can also play some nose. It's not an ideal spot for him. But our guys know in order for us to be really, really good, I should be able to throw any combination of three guys, and they should be able to play all three positions at a high level.
Can you mix any four-man front end? I mean, with the depth you have at this position, I mean, have you guys tossed it around like, well, we could slip in some four-man front at times?
Yeah, we've been playing around with that a little bit, just throughout camp. There's times where I put the both Daniels brothers out there. I have Snacks play the nose, and I have Darren play end, just so those guys get a good feel and we can build a chemistry with the three different guys around there. I don't want them to be the same three guys all the time. They got to be able to adjust to different people. So, and that's how the game's going to flow to as well. So it's more realistic for them. So I feel comfortable with being able to mix and match any six guys that I got right now.
So Khalil is on the opposite side of Carlos and Jakeem.
Yep, and so you have Ben Stilley, you have Khalil Davis out there, and then you got Casey Rogers would be out there too as well. So that's a good mix of guys out there.
With you guys getting closer and closer to the season, are you expecting to start changing up some reps a little bit?
Yeah, I think that's going to naturally happen. We're going to start getting into some South Alabama game planning, and we're going to probably split and go scouts and whatnot. So the numbers and the rotation is going to be a lot tighter, more game-like situation for us. So the guys will be able to understand who they're working with a little bit better.
Tony, have you looked at South Alabama much?
Yeah, we spent some time on Sunday.
What do they look like?
Just take a look.
First impression?
Just spread team. They like to spread the field out. Mostly RPO game. You got 11 personnel, 10 personnel game in there. So, each and every week, just tell our guys it's more about us than about our opponent. Really, if we just all play together and everybody plays the same defense, everybody on the same page, and execute the defense at a high level, we should be okay.
When do you guys start install for that game? Wednesday, Thursday, or
we'll probably dip into a little bit on Thursday, Friday, and then restart again when we start Monday. To the whole game plan. But yeah, we just, as a staff, just did an initial South Alabama game plan.